Well people, very bright day outside. Hopefully we can make it a bright episode today as we're still chasing it. You might think deadline day is over. What can you be chasing? Who? What player do you really need? Well, there's a few answers, but I'm not talking about a player. I'm talking about a thing. And that thing is consistency. As yes people, need two hands for this one. Welcome back to episode number 10 of season numero uno of the Grimsby Town to Glory FIFA 23 save here on, of course, FIFA 23. If you are new around here, welcome to the series. You're 10 episodes late, but I'm not going to talk to you any more about that. The only thing I can suggest is if you haven't seen the previous ones, go ahead and watch those ones before we get started into today's episode, before we get tucked in, because we're going to get stuck in as well. So if you have seen them, great. Hopefully you've smashed a like, and of course subscribe to the channel if you are fully new around here. Like I just said, we are on the race to 8,000 subscribers. At the time of recording, not one video is below 1,000 views, apart from the last one, which of course takes over a day to get there, which is completely fine. I'm just amazed that we're getting it, so thank you guys so much for the support, as today we're gonna need it. We're off the back of a horrific result, 4-0 to Leyton Orient at home, with Hartlepool first away from home, then we have Swindon Town, then we have Mansfield, Rochdale and Stevenage. We're going to be playing Stevenage, definitely, that's a game we haven't played yet. I think we've played Mansfield. I might play these first two, you know. Hartlepool, I think we've played in a 0-0 draw, and Swindon. Think that will be interesting. Hartlepool actually not too many points ahead of us, 11. They will be sat mid-table, I'm pretty sure. As yes, just above mid-table. You can see every team we play today is in order. Mansfield are 9th, Rochdale are 13th. They're all between that gap on 42 or 41 points. So we need to try and get up there ourselves if we can. We're on 31, 7 wins, 10 draws, 15 defeats is what lets us down. If we'd have turned some of them draws as well into wins, which is entirely possible, we'd be so much better off. As Super Dan asking to be in this first team sheet, which we're going to get straight into. I cannot believe in this save, John McAtee's rating has gone down. Unbelievable, seeing as he's the player I wanted to build this squad around. Although he's a lone player, my favourite Grimsby player in real life, and I'm pretty sure many Mariners fans agree. As Amos has asked to play ahead of Gleno. I think I'm going to start him on the bench. So Efforty drops out for this one. Super Dan, bit underused, but it'll still not be used as it's Crockham in goal. We've got Kerwin, Moon, Mayer and Glenn at the back with Maguire, Drew, Clifton, Morris and Khan, Hackford and Richardson up front. It's the team that got beat 4-0 by Leyton Orient. That's right, we've got Harry taking the armband. Love to see it from a young player. Let's go into Hartlepool. Let's not mess around, straight away. And let's have a look at this pool team. Kyle Letheran in goal, Jamie Sterry, Andrea Papetti, Rolling Mayonnaise, ex-Grimsby, Odor, Nicky Featherstone the captain, Chris Maguire, ex-Lincoln. The midfield with Mark Shelton, Hasty, and Jolde and McDonald away at Hartlepool United. This is going to be an interesting one. They were really up there when we played them last time. Managed to salvage a 0-0 draw, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe we got beat. I definitely know we didn't beat them because I want to make sure we put it right this time. Hackford pointing to where he wants it. Cutting away from his man rather well. Now Bryn Morris, he's going to go out wide into Kerwin, putting a ball in. No one really there. Decent little delivery to start us off with. We need to be on the front foot after a 4-0 defeat. Improvement needed. Maguire Drew looking for Hackford. Just can't get there. Just in the team over Dan Cox as well, who's playing well off the bench. We'll get moving forward a little bit. Bryn Morris, Richardson making a bit of a run. Can he get there? Yes, he can. A lot of lag in the build up to that goal. But Richardson scores it. Definitely got a bit of speed up, but I do not care. That's a good through ball, that is. And I'm surprised he got in it. Papetti not doing well defensively. What a start as Jasper Moon gets the ball in the middle here. We don't want to give this away now, boys. We need another victory after that 4-0 throb in. It's into Richardson again. Hackford making a little bit of a move as he's got it on here. Nico Kerwin. Richardson tries to find Harry. It's a decent displaying from the boys as Niall Marr straight through the gap. That's on to Antoine Hackford. He's going to slow it down. Now he's going to find Khan around the corner. Otis Khan spins. Nico Kerwin gets it. Bryn Morris now into Hackford again. Will still be very steady with it. Bryn Morris needs to get that through the middle. On to Harry. That's a turn from Richardson. Tries a shot. Not a great one. A half-time whistle goes as a brilliant first half from the Mariners. I've got to say, this game's been a bit slow today. FIFA, EA, come on. I know it's career mode. You should have your servers a little bit better, if this is even on the servers. Very, very slow. But the result is a good one so far. And we'll take this and run with it. Thank you very much, as Otis Khan gets the ball out wide here. Hackford. There's a run on of Richardson, I'm pretty sure, who is onside. Tried to get it past Rolling Mayonnaise. Unlucky. Still don't think there's any changes I could really think of making as they're slowly jogging at us right here. It's through onto the striker. Niall Maher with the read still. We need to get this away from a zone. It's on to Harry Clifton. Richardson, Hackford making a bit of a move, but we'll go out wide into Jordan Maguire-Drew, who's going to pace it at the defender. He's beaten Sterry. It's a ball towards Hackford. Very unlucky as we're going to get Super Dan on, because of course he has to play before the game. And we're going to get Dan Cox on for Hackford. Dan Cox, when he plays, does the business for a 57 rated striker. As Undolgi goes out wide right here, coming across is Glennon still on the field so far, trying to put pressure on as it's straight into Niall Maher, and we'll try and pass this away a little bit. Come on, get these little patterns going. It's now onto Richardson. Turn away, it's a good turn. Straight into the path of Maguire-Drew. Can Hackford do something in the box before he goes off maybe? It's a brilliant turn from Maguire-Drew. Dinked in towards him and headed away. Hasty with the ball forward right here. That's not a great one as we've tried to read it. It'll fall to Harry Clifton. That's through the gap. Dan Cox is in front of Richardson, who goes out wide. Scoring a lot of goals now is Lewis up front as that's a ball into the box. Dan Cox gets there ahead of the defender, but just wide. It's going to leave us with a little bit of a nervy ending right here. Danny Amos coming across. He's just come off the bench. It's in the middle to the striker. Around the corner off the post. Oh, just like that, Hartlepool have had their first chance of the game through Chris Maguire, ex-Lincoln. And of course he has just missed it. Very, very lucky as we're going to try and counter. It looks like we might get all 3 points here. Dan Cox made a run. Then he stopped. Still, we've got to win that ball as we do get a touch on it. And the whistle is blown. We get a win to respond from that horrible 4-0 loss at home against Orient. A 1-0 win against Hartlepool. That's a good start. That result takes us 21st again, getting away from that relegation zone which Gillingham are in. If it was, of course, real life, there would be relegation places. Barrow just above us as well. They've beaten us both times this season. We don't play them again as scout reports for next season coming in. That's a beautiful message to get on the eve of Swindon. Reggie Stone will make a return very, very soon, which adds some good options in that midfield. We've got Clifton, Maguire-Drew, Morrison, Khan really playing well. But with some more additions, it is perfect as we're back at Blundell Park. I want to play this, get 2 wins on the bounce. Might be a bit good for our simulated games, as I think I'll just go with the same squad all together again. Same bench and everything. Hackford and Richardson to start, even though Cox is playing better than Hackford by a country mile at the moment. He's better off the bench. Kieran Green a bit unhappy. He didn't come on, to be fair. As let's see if he does against Swindon. Back at Blundell Park. Last in game played here. Beat the Cobblers. I need to beat Swindon. Sol Bryn, Hutton, McDonald. Good player. Brennan and Ian Dollo, I think it is. Louis Reed. Johnny Williams and Gladwin is a dangerous duo with Dabre, Adeyole and Shade. I did mention the last in-game game played here, but I did not mention that 4-0 thrashing, or I did earlier on. Definitely did earlier on with that Hartlepool game. So we've got to try and improve for this one. Make them fans a bit more happier. Get them back on a side if we can, as we could start strong to make that happen. Hackford with a little bit of a gap. It's a save into Richardson. That's just the start we needed back at Blundell Park. He's tapped it in for 2-2 in 5 minutes. Now this is better Mariners getting a bit of consistency. Hackford should have scored, to be fair. Good save from the keeper, but an easy tap in for the Burnley loanee to grab what I think is 5th or 6th this season. Absolutely adore the playmaker. He's just got the quality. He really, really does, as Niall Maher with a good pass through the middle, straight onto Richardson again. He's give it out wide to Jordan Maguire-Drew, who needs that overlap. Keep on going down that wing, please, Gleno. That's a perfect run. Richardson again! Oh, he tried a flick. So unlucky, has got to keep on going, marking his men and pushing them forward as Niall Maher tries to get a tackle in. Unfortunate. Still, Louis Reed in the middle, Gladwin. They've got a good team of Swindon on paper, as that's a brilliant ball through the middle, in fact. And it is one apiece. The first attack, Adeola, goes over to the away fans. Instantly back in it. Only took one chance. Hypermotion replay. Tommy Adeola through the middle. And just easy. One-on-one. Get it out of his heads, though, because we really did start this game well. Free kick from kickoff. Jasper Moon with the pass straight into the middle. Otis Khan. Can always beat his man for pace, but we don't get them runners in the middle. That's the youngsters' inexperience with attacking runs, as Khan put that into Hackford. He's kept it off the ground and he's put it in near post. Hackford with his first goal in town colours. The other loanee finally scoring his first goal in professional football. 2-1. This is turning out to be a Blundell Park classic. 2 goals. He kept it off the ground all the way and volleyed it near post. I'm hoping that's him off the mark, as he's putting the pressure on Johnny Williams straight away. Absolutely love it. It's took him 9 games, but still. To be fair, I gave him his debut against Everton, so he started off with some strong opposition. He's come up against one of the strongest in-game teams, I think. Swindon, very, very good. Recently relegated. So got a lot of good players, a good wage bill, so we're doing quite well for ourselves. Look at that run from Hackford again. He's on it. It's Antoine Hackford through again. On goal, tries to score, and that's just a poor shot, to be fair. It should be 3-1. As a corner ball here for Maguire Drew. Can we find someone? It's towards Jasper Moon. Already got a goal from a corner into Bryn Morris. Tackled by Gladwin. Unfortunate, as that's a ball squeezed through from Swindon straight away. Crockham off his line. Every time they get a chance coming forward, they're a very fast attacking, counter-attacking team, should I say, as Maher tries to put a tackle in. Just stand them up. Johnny Williams, a very good technical player. Of course, a Welsh international still, as Richardson running after. We'll take this at half-time. It should be 3-1 with Hackford's other chance. So we've just got to push them back. They're a good football inside, as here they've got to run down this side again. It bounces into Adeol. Williams on the edge of the box into Gladwin with a shot and a good save, Max Crockham. Okay, half still not over. We need to make it to past this stoppage time, as they're going to put a ball in the near post. Headed away from Nico Kirwan. Come on, referee. We'll have that whistle, please. We will have that whistle as they're working their way in the box. It's a good pass. They've still managed to keep it in, but the referee's blown it. 2-1 the Mariners. We need this second win. As Luke Jeffcott makes his way onto the field, he was the player who scored 2 goals, I think, against us last time, as this is a good advantage, actually. Hackford's in the middle again with a chest. Can he get a goal off the line? Well, not really, in front of the goalkeeper, but a good, promising start. We do start strongly in halves, as that's a ball around the corner. A beautiful one. Ball in. Not so good. Been a better delivery, but Niall Maher, that is actually a perfect tackle. Can we get forward? It's a ball around to Richardson. A 1-2 with Otis Khan. Shot from range is saved. There's a run through the middle here for Swindon. Coming across, Gladwin gets it up to Luke Jeffcott. He's got an option in the middle right there, but what a tackle. Jasper Moon, brilliant player. Maguire Drew, not so great with the touch. He is coming off the field, though. We're going to put Green on in the middle to try and be a bit more defensive. Clifton on the wing. Not long left. Otis Khan into Dan Cox. Here he is. He loves to get in the build-up players. That can be a great ball. Oh, it's just gone away from Kieran Green, but Harry's got it passed back in the middle to him. Up to the edge of the box. Hackford through bodies. He really deserves a brace. Never mind a brace, actually. A hat-trick. It comes off for Orsi, though, because I want to rest both strikers. 5 shots he's had us. That's not a great ball from Khan. And I think I didn't hear the whistle, but that is the end of the game. It's a 2-1 win. Brilliant stuff. Didn't even hear the whistle. But the most important thing is not my hearing aids not being in, but another 3 points. There's more scout reports coming in after that game. We've had a look at them, and we're on to Mansfield because we're cooking with gas. This is going to be the simulated game, or one of the 2, which I'm hoping can go right. We've got the academy going pretty well. Arlo Cross, who is a winger. How fitting of a name is that? Looking pretty decent. Still no standout. Also, we have Terry. A lot of you guys, including myself, frustrated he came out as a goalkeeper. I'm thinking maybe a loan deal for him next year. Would a loan change his position? Who knows? As Mansfield, where are they in the table? We've moved up to 20th. Very nice. We're getting towards the mixer a bit as well. Getting amongst the points of them teams above us. We could go to 17th with a win. as high as where are these? They're 8th, just outside the playoffs actually. Who else have we got to play today? Stevenage and Rochdale. They're closer in points, so I'm going to simulate the higher team here. We are on a roll, and we have got a fully fit team still. Clifton going up a rating. Very nice from the youngster. As, yeah, exactly the same team sheet. Reggie Stone's still not available, which is a shame. Harry might be higher rated than him very, very soon, as we're away from home. What's the result going to be against the Stags? A 1-0 win as we continue the form. Who got the goal? Nico Kirwan, the right back, away at the One Call Stadium. 3 out of 3. Sensational is that, as we're the highest we've been in the league altogether. We are in 18th place with 11 games to go. You can see we're fairly 11 points off the relegation places now. We're rock bottom for quite a while. 10 wins, 10 draws, which isn't too bad when you think about it for the first season. Only 9 points off the playoffs. Doncaster sit in them places as Rochdale will be simulated. More players to look at. Here we are approaching Dale. We got beat by these very, very undeservedly so early on in the season. As it's got to be the same team again, we're cooking with gas. Both strikers now 62 rated. Very much enjoying the way the team's playing. So how's this simulation going to go? They are 5 points ahead of us. A fit team back at Blundell Park. Is it going to be 4 out of 4? It's not. It's a 1-0 defeat. Kelly with a goal in the first half. Rochdale have done the double. And again, it looks like an undeserved win against us. It won't be a clean sweep today. But still, 3 wins out of 4. Possibility of 4 out of 5. Let's go. The Stevenage, the last game up today before a team that we are very close to in the league table. Harrogate after this, as what the standings look like. They're above us now. We've dropped back down to 20th. Oh, well, we've still got a chance to go up, even though Northampton have got a game in hand. As although we did lose, I think we've got to go. Or do we actually go with the same team? Quite tired. Maybe we start Dan Cox? Hackford can have a little bit of a rest. We'll get him on, don't worry, as Reggie Stone's back. Brilliant. Houlihan's happy, so no offence, mate, I'm going to drop you because I know you're already happy. Reggie Stone on the bench, still not ahead of Clifton, as I think that's the team for this game. And you might have heard I was just getting a bit of gassy there at the end, as Ashby Hammond in goal, James Wilde in, Sweeney, Van Cooten the captain, Pergiani and Max Clark. What a class left wing back that is, as Gilby, Robertson, Reeves, Norris and Elliot List, who's scoring a lot of goals I've heard at the moment. And Luke Norris with the ball forward. Good tackle on him right there as Otis Khan to come away with this one through the middle into Bryn Morris. Now Richardson. Morris continuing a run, but Dan Cox dropping back. Good display from him today, hopefully, because he's always really doing it, to be fair, as he's making a bit of a move, sneaking behind, gets a shot off, it still falls back to him! Brilliant save from the goalkeeper, Ashby Hammond, I don't know what it is, but it's a very, very good save as we've got a corner. Need a good delivery from JMD, it's decent towards Moon, it'll fall at the back post towards Kirwan, who got the chance to score again after the one against Mansfield. There's a man down in the box, Jasper Moon, as Harry Clifton on the edge, Clifton can't score. Have bumped that injury frequency meter down in the sliders, which you guys, of course, did kind of ask for in the comments, so I have gone ahead and done that, but still an injury is on the cards, it seems, with Jasper Moon. We'll get him off of Matty Dolan, put Ma at right centre-back and Dolan back on the left. He's not getting the armband back, though, although he is a leader. We've got Harry doing the job, as that's a brilliant ball through to Dan Cox! Top corner from the youngster. In front of the travelling town fans, we gave the number 9 to a youngster, and it is paying off. He's not got the highest of potential, but he does like to score goals, and it's a brilliant one from him again. Pocket, rocket, with a goal. Leading here against Stevenage, as that's a brilliant goal to get us off the mark with Matty Dolan. Come on, we want to be back on the winning streak. That Rochdale result was an anomaly at the moment. We are winning most of our games. We're not that far off the playoffs, as that's a ball in the middle though, and a shot coming in, and an instant goal, just like Swindon. Luke Norris gets it. Stupid goal to concede straight away. Through the middle. Didn't get a great touch on it. Turns right there. Side netting. It's too easy for him as Nico Kirwan through onto Dan Cox, into Harry Clifton. Richardson gets the ball. Dan Cox goes out wide into Otis Khan. Otis Khan into Dan Cox. That's a sweet little turn into Harry Clifton. Dan Cox gets the ball back again. We'll try and get it round the side. That's a good one. Towards Otis Khan, hitting it low, unlucky. And a ball through the middle onto Elliot List as he's going to get a shot off. Just over the bar. Stevenage dominating on possession. It's almost the end of this first half. They've definitely grown into it. I mean, as soon as we scored, they just became the better team. As half-time, 1 apiece. I've got Hackford on the bench, obviously, but not going to opt for him just yet. Richardson is quite tired, though, so he'll have to make way soon enough. Gilby putting the pressure on Otis Khan. They definitely have a fitter team at the moment as well. I don't think they played midweek. We played an extra game than them, as we've definitely played more games than the other teams with a congested list. We've always got games in hand, the teams around us, which I don't like. But hey-ho, the hand we've been dealt. Bryn Morris through the middle. Got Reggie Stone still to put on very soon if we need a goal, but we might get one here. Richardson, defender's gone away from him. Richardson just had to stick that in for 3 in 3 in-game played games today. The youngster is really on fire. He is the main source of goals at the moment, and that's a brilliant run and a brilliant finish across the goalkeeper. Don't know what that dive was. In the lead. Richardson on the ball in the middle of the pack right here. Pressure on his back into Matty Dolan. Trying to get a bit of a turn together, but doesn't know where to go. We'll go down the line instead into Anthony Glennon. Glennon round the side. That's a pass on. Now in the middle. That's a good ball on Harry Clifton. Again, like Hackford's chance that he didn't take. Against Swindon. Harry doesn't do the same. It's a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. After an hour's gone, I'm still not making changes. Cox to float that one in. We was waiting for it with Richardson, who definitely needs to come off. Don't want him getting injured. Ma, not a great pass. You're better than that. There's a chance here for the Max Clark, the fullback, or wingback, should I say. Running down this line. Need to just watch his feet. It's a good little move. An ex-Hull player, of course. Niall Marr with a brilliant read. The midfielder couldn't get there as we're going to bring this away. Just need to hold on to this 2-1 scoreline. It'll be another 2-1 win where we've given up the lead but actually come back to get it. It shows the character in the squad as that's a chip straight into Richardson again with another chance. He's still on the field. The substitutes just won't go through. Ball not going out of play. Reggie Stone's still warming up. I think we've got 4 boys all ready to come on. Green, Super Dan for Glennon. Of course, loads of players in this team needing a rest. They've played a lot in this 2 weeks. 3 games as that's a ball looking forward for Elliot List. Heads it down. That's a good pass around the corner. Crockham with an amazing save. Really, really good from that man in the between the sticks. Jamie Jones is going to have to fight for his place next year as a corner ball to come in. Their goalkeeper's up. Maguire Drew with the header away. Referee, we need that whistle, please. A bad touch. And it's an away win again. Mariners on the charge. Jasper Moon, broken toe. We're going to miss him for 3 months. That's a negative to put on a very good episode. A lot of wins. 4, in fact, and we're up to 19th. 11 wins in the league ain't bad for his first return, of course, back to the EFL. 53 points, Carlisle. It looks like it's disappearing. 10 points. Might not do it, but it's a good little point. How hard are the games next episode? I don't like the calendar not on the last page. Always go to that as it's Harrogate around our position. Walsall up there. Tranmere are below us. Bradford are good. And Crawley are in the mix. We've got to have a strong April and a strong ending to this month right here. But a very, very, very promising episode today. Thank you guys for watching our best results today. Don't forget to, of course, like, comment, share and subscribe. This series is going to be going on a while. Hopefully you guys are strapped in. And thank you very much for watching as well. Take care of yourselves. In a bit, notification bell on as well. And peace.